Hi everyone, Lisa Hubbard here. Today I just want to go over the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara again. Okay, I know I've done a quick demo, where at the end of the video I stab myself in the eye so you see it cut out and me come back. So it's hard to get a feel for how long it actually takes to put this on. So I just want to go through and also troubleshoot any issues you might have, because it isn't, I mean, it goes on like regular mascara, but it's not like regular mascara. Otherwise you wouldn't get the results that you get with this. So with this new formula, it does go on a little bit different based on the way that the wand is with the gel and with the different material for the fibers. It does go on a little bit different. So if you look up videos of 3D mascara and it's the old formula, it's going to do a little bit different. And so I also want to show you just the little quirks that happen with this. So once you get it down, and I mean even with the old formula people had to play with it a little bit, but once you get it down, it's like seriously the best stuff ever. So right now I have this eye done, okay? So there's the difference. I have nothing on this eye. I don't have any eyeshadow or eyeliner or anything on. I just wanted to show you only the mascara so you could actually see it. I think sometimes when you get the dark shadow, then in the videos you can't really see the mascara as well. So that is what it looks like before, okay? This one's done, and I have one coat of the fibers on this eye, which is crazy. One coat. Look, I've got this whiteness behind me. Okay, look how long these lashes look right there. And then let me turn. You can't hardly see my lashes. So pretty cool stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do this eye for you right now. When you get your tubes, let me see if I have, I don't know where oh, there it is. This little baggie is what it comes in. So this is cute and handy because you can put these in your purse. You know where they're at. They're together all the time. These are also handy for lipsticks, lip glosses. You can toss these in your purse or your school bag or whatever. And easy to find, keeps everything in there, so no issues with stuff floating all over your bag. Okay, so you pull these out. You've got a bigger tube and a little tube. And what they always tell you is gel, fibers, gel. Always remember that. You want to do gel first, fibers second, and then you got to seal those on with the gel. Okay, here's my tip. I find with the old mascara you had to put a base coat on, and they told you to use your regular mascara, which I think is silly. You don't need to do that. You don't need to buy two different things. This gel is basically like a black mascara. So I'm going to put a base coat of this gel on right now. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to let that dry for a minute, but I'm going to show you while I'm letting this dry, I'm going to show you something. The only issue, this is like seriously the only issue that I find with the new mascara, is that when you pull this wand out, let me see if I can show you guys. Can you see how much product is right here? On this end of the wand, it gets kind of caked. And I don't know if it's the new shape of the wand or what, because the gel is the same stuff. I always had to scrape off the old mascara wand as well. But if you leave that on there, this is the biggest problem. If you leave that on there and you start putting this on, all that gel is going to go right on your lashes and you're going to cake. And you're going to have huge clumpy mess and people are like, what am I doing wrong? This is what I do. I pull out my wand and I literally just do that. Just a little circle. You stick the end on the base and just spin it. And it pulls off that excess gel that's right on the end and you're set to go. Okay? That's all it is. Very simple. And so I have it in there. I put my coat on. I stick it back in like that. Pull my fibers out. Put those on. And then when I pull this back out, quick swoop, back on. It might sound like a hassle to some of you, but really it takes like a half of a second, if that. So really sweet. And that should take care of the majority of your stuff. The other thing I find people do is, especially when you first get these fibers, there's a ton of them in there. And I know you can't see it on the screen, but you can see in this window, I mean, it is chock full of fibers. So when you pull this out, a lot of times it's got chunks of fibers all over it and whatnot. All I do is just give it a little scrape inside, and when you pull it out, they're not so clumped anymore. Okay, so that's about what you want it to look like. And you could even have less on there than that. Scrape off a few more. But you don't need this stuff caked to get the length. It's like the less the better. Less is more. That's what they say with this. Okay, so I've got my base coat on, and it doesn't have to be a thick base coat. And now I'm going to put my first coat of gel on. This tip on this gel wand is really good too because you can use it to separate. It's actually got kind of a little point to it. Okay, so there was my gel. Let's get these fibers here. I mean, look at that already. You can now see them in the light. And I don't even have the final coat of gel on yet. Pull my gel back out, spin it. I've got the mirror behind the camera so I can try and do this a little better. It's really hard to do this when in just a phone camera. And so you can place these fibers where you want them. I put them all over, but a lot of girls really like the outside edges to swoop out more and make it look like you've got falsies on. And so you can put some extra fibers there and another coat of gel if you want. But I just choose to do that. I don't put the fibers on my bottom lashes because then it starts to look like spider claws sometimes if you get them too thick. So if you put less on your bottom, so I just do a little bit of the gel, and you do the fibers on top, it really makes your top lashes look longer. Okay, now, I don't know if you can see here. Let me see if I can. There's like a little fiber that fell right there on my face. If you wipe off your brushes like that or your wands, you shouldn't get a ton of fallout on your face. If you pull those fibers out just caked on and you start trying to put them on, you're going to end up with fibers all over. Now, granted, you just take a little brush or your little powder sponge, and it swoops right off. Once you wipe those off, if you've sealed your fibers on the way you should, it won't fall on your face anymore. The other thing I forgot to show you really quick is when I'm putting on my final coat of gel, I always do a coat like this over the tops of my lashes, okay? The reason is because those fibers are small, and when you're putting them on, sometimes they'll escape up through your lashes, okay? So by going over the tops, you're ensuring that you're getting every fiber that's on your lashes, whether they're on the bottoms or the tops. So that's it, ladies. And now here I've got both eyes done. It's not clumpy. My lashes are longer and fuller because without this stuff, I have nothing. And you look good. If you have eyeliner on and eyeshadow with this, your eyes just pop and look huge. So this stuff's awesome, and I just wanted to point out those little tips and tricks. And obviously this took me a little while to do, but when you're doing it by yourself in your mirror, it goes very quickly. Probably takes me about 2 minutes. That's like half of my makeup routine is putting on my mascara. So the rest of my makeup is so quick. So there it is, girls. I hope that helped, and let me know if you have any questions about it. One last tip, is if you start to notice that you can't get your gel out or things are starting to clump a little bit, heat up a cup of water in the microwave for like a minute. So it's like warm, not like scalding hot, but warm. And set these in it for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then take them out and just kind of roll them around in your hand. And it gets all the gel off the edges. It makes it last longer. Your fibers soften up, and then it goes on better for a while. I mean, I might do that once or twice in the whole 3-4 months that I use this set of mascara. So it's awesome. All right, girls. Bye.